In this video, I'm going to make some gabions. Gabions are the metal cages full of rocks that you can see by the sides of roads where they are used to stop erosion. They have a wide range of other uses. In modern and futuristic settings, such as Gaslands and Warhammer 40k, they could also be used for cover. To make the cage itself, you need some rigid wire mesh. Anything that's flexible won't make a rigid box. I'm using some rodent-proof mesh, which is ideal, especially as I already had some. First, you want to cut two sides of the mesh so that they are straight if they aren't already. This makes life easier. I'm using some aviation snips because I had them. You can use wire cutters, but the snips make this much easier. Wear some eye protection, because if you're cutting little bits of metal from the edge, little bits of metal are going to go flying off. Make sure to not go near your fingers, especially if using snips. Once the mesh is prepared, you want to cut a strip from it at whatever width you plan to use. I'm using a piece of masking tape to mark the size and get me started, then carefully cutting off a strip of that width, making sure to keep it even. When the strip is removed, you want to cut some more pieces off. For the first, fold it over to make three sides. I'm using masking tape to mark the width and a metal rule to bend it around. Next, you want to do the same for two sides. The final piece I will measure up later to ensure it's the right size. Any leftover bits of mesh that are too small for the gabions, I put aside to use in other projects, such as reinforced windows for Gaslands cars. Dry fit the two larger pieces together. Once they are flush enough, apply superglue to the edges. For once I'm using activator, as otherwise they don't stick very fast, being metal. I'll note that, despite this superglue being the same brand as the previous one I used to make these, it was reacting to the activator differently, turning white and becoming very hot at times. I guess the formula might be a bit different. I superglue the sides together one at a time. With an open box made, I'm then filling it with the limestone chippings I've used in other things, picking the smallest ones for scale. Once the box is full, I measure, cut and dry fit the lid and then superglue it in place. The superglue around the edges you can ignore. Alternatively, you can paint it. I'm using hooker's green on some to make it look like moss, and burnt umber on others to make it look like rust. Want to help support the channel? Then please like, comment, subscribe, share, join our Patreon, or buying through the Amazon or drive-thru links below helps support the channel at no cost to you.